Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Muslim Farmville. Thanks for stopping by. I want to take you along and share it with you my nighttime routine. As a wife and a mama of 7, every night is different for me. Let's go ahead and put these shoes and flowers away. Every couple of years, I have to buy some sandals, especially summer season. And we drove, my husband and I, about an hour. There's a store called Good Feet, and that's where I picked up my sandals from. I need a support, so that's where I buy my shoes from. So let's go ahead and set them. This is where we keep our shoes, and also some of them downstairs. And when I have extra bags, I make sure I save them, not to just go ahead and throw them. So this is where I keep them. Then everybody knows where our bags are. Tonight I want to take you along and share it with you a few things that I like to do, my nighttime routine. Especially we ate dinner already and the children were able to help clean the kitchen. So when I don't put time and energy in the kitchen and the children help out and my husband helps, then I come and I look around what needs to be done. Few days ago, I went to our local grocery store and they had tons of limes for sale. Usually this time of the year, maybe 3 limes might be $1, and this time I bought 99 cents more than a dozen limes. And my limes have been sitting on the counter, and I thought, if I don't use these, they will go to waste. So let's go ahead and cut these limes. It's summertime for us here in Wisconsin, and we can make some limeades and add with some honey and some mint. The garden is thriving with lots of mint. So it's that time of the year. So let's go ahead and cut them. But for now, since it's nighttime right now, I'll just go ahead and juice these limes. I have this little machine. We probably will take turns with the children, myself, because there's tons of little limes. My husband probably will help. I could have bought some lime juice from the store, but I prefer these fresh limes. Then I know what we are drinking, right? If I buy lime juice that's already made, it has all kind of other things that are not healthy for us. So I do my best to do fresh lime. And we have this little machine that then I thought, you know what, why not use it instead of squeezing it? So my plan with these limes are just put it into a mason jar and put them in the fridge and use it throughout the week, make some juice with it. Sometimes what I do also is mix the lime juice with some honey and freeze it in the ice cube tray. And throughout the week, we can just pop them out and pour water and enjoy it. Add it with mint or some raspberries or whatever we desire. My husband is here. He's going to help me put the flowers away because one of our boys was out and he found these flowers and he said, Mama, these flowers reminded me of you and I thought you can enjoy them. This time of the year, I do my best to collect in our farm, our little land, and collect a bunch of flowers. Right now, roses are thriving, cherries are thriving, and mint is the abundance of the summer is already here. I'm so glad. So I will have to put to use with those roses sometime soon, inshallah. My husband and I, both of us grew up with farming and gardening and things like that. So he put the flowers together for me, and these are beautiful. So I thought, since I didn't put so much time doing dishes and cleaning tonight, I might as well put this dirty towel away and freshen up the kitchen. Also, Eid is coming. I want to say Eid Mubarak to all of you. Here's the lemon juice is ready, and my husband will go ahead and help me out with the rest of them, inshallah. So I simply use our white towels. I just change it, the dirty one to a clean one. And this is my butter mold wooden thing that I like to keep right there. Then I know where it is when I'm making butter. And we have some candles. You guys know when I can get a hold of honey, usually, the wax from the bees. We love to buy those wax candles. And I was able to find these couple. And I'm going to put it here. And also that cutting board. Our family gave it to us not too long ago. Was our anniversary. So I will go ahead and take the flowers and set it right here next to our anniversary's cutting board. It's so pretty and so simple, and I have the candle there. It's so cozy, and the water Berkey is right there. So I thought a little bit of a towel and clean up will change this side of the kitchen. So now the limes are all done. These will go to the compost, the chickens, the ducks. They can just play with it. So I have been thinking to the last probably couple of weeks or more that I need to freshen up this side of the kitchen, this counter. We have these blue cups and this mason jar. I need to go ahead and put it away. As you all know, I love using glass jars and mason jars and all of that. We have some leftover of English muffins. Let's put those away and collect all these blue cups. This little cutting board, I bought it for my husband. When he's cutting onions and garlic, he always says, "Don't we have a small cutting board?" So I went Target one day and I found that little cutting board, so he can use that, and I will keep that in that area. So I have this teapot and cups that I bought few years ago from a second-hand store, and I have been thinking, what shall I do to freshen up, especially summer is here in our kitchen, and maybe Ramadan time. We lost my, 8 years, what do you call the toaster that we used to have. And I was gifted to a new toaster, and it matches these cups. So I thought, why not bring your green teapot? It's a different kind of green, but it can match. So it matches a little bit of my toaster. And the cutting board, I think I'm going to bring it back and put it underneath the teapot. And this extra cup, I just wanted to have a little bit of change in the kitchen, especially since everything outside is nice and green. I thought it would be nice to have a little bit of freshen up in the kitchen. Let's set these, the cup there too. Perfect. Just simple second-hand store teapot and cups goes well. Let's go ahead and put the clean dishes away. We have just a few left. I usually like to keep my sink empty the night before, so the next day, inshallah, everything is kind of clean and empty, so I don't have to focus on putting any energy to clean the dishes from the night before. So let's go ahead and soak some soap. I am so excited to share this with you. I bought these 2 scarves and this tablecloth from secondhand store for $5, and cheesecloth too. You guys, Sharifa and I and Garama L went together and secondhand store, and look what I found. You all know I have been collecting years with my blue dishes, and now I have few pink ones. And when we were in the secondhand store, we found these. I was like, oh my God, I have to get this set. There are few secondhand stores in my area that I have seen it many times that they had sets of these pink dishes, and they were literally asking over $100. And I thought, I like them, but I am not gonna pay that much. No way. After years and years collecting few of the pink plates, collecting few of the pink teacups, now here we found it from a secondhand store. Tons of the pink dishes that I have been waiting. These are, we can use it for Ramadan time. Eid is coming. I probably will use Eid time to serve for my family something different, a little bit clean and pink. So I'm just gonna go ahead, wash everything. As you can see in front of my sink, I have a couple of pink cups also hanging that I have been collecting for quite some time. So this is exciting that I was able to purchase this set so cheap. So let's go ahead and rinse everything. I'm just going to go ahead also and get a towel and let them dry there. And also, I need to figure it out where I'm going to store these, inshallah, because we will be using them once a while. We have my mother's set of dishes that she gave us a while ago. That's what I keep in the kitchen. So let's go ahead and put the rest of the dishes on this towel that they can get nice and dry. I didn't want to put them into the dishwasher. I did not want to wait. Let's get another towel and get the rest of the dishes to get it nice and dry. If you ever want to get certain things before you spend a lot of money, I really highly recommend it and suggest. I would recommend it for you to go secondhand stores, look in your area and keep checking it out. Somehow, one of the days, you will see what you were looking for. Look at this beautiful pink that originally from England. My blue set is from there too. So this Hajj dresser, whatever you want to call it, I bought this from secondhand store. I don't know if it's 4 years ago or 5 years ago, but it was secondhand store. And one of my sons actually gave me a money and said, Mom, buy something. And I ended up secondhand store antique, and I found this Hajj, and it fits so perfectly here. And it has a light, so that's what we're looking right now. Zach, I said, please help me out here. The light's not working. It has a light inside. So I'm telling Zach, can you check in the back? Maybe we need to hook it up, the electricity part, which is kind of nice when I have the light. It's so nice and I can focus and see what I have. So I'm telling Zach, take it easy, because I have some dry flowers up there and our basket up there when we go picnic basket. So I'm like, don't let these things fall, Zach. So nice that the children can help me out, alhamdulillah. So we're trying to figure out just to make sure that the light goes on. I am so excited that I was able to find these dishes. Most of my dishes, most of my decorations, a lot of our clothes, a lot of things we look for secondhand store. Now I said I gave up, Zach. He's like, no, Mama, not yet. So the light he's trying, and then it bursts and it died. So this is the light bulb, and this kind we don't even have at home because we don't use this kind. That's what came with it, and I only turn it on once a while. Anwar is so curious. He's like, what are they doing in this thing? So he's checking it out, and I let him check it out, and then he's done. These little glass with the bamboo cover, as you can see, Sabrina gave it to me for Eid, and I like to use them for yogurt parfait. They look so pretty, and I have been keeping them here. And also, and it came with gold spoons. I'm not so gold person, but we will definitely be using it with that. And for my Eid gift, last Eid, I bought these glass jars, and I have been using it to put yogurt parfaits and keep it in the fridge when we have yogurt for breakfast. So Zach's trying still light bulb, and that does not work with it, so we're just gonna have to leave it. I will go ahead and organize it. What I have, let's push it back, and I'll just try to separate all the dishes, the pink and the blue and all of that, organize it a little bit, and then I will have a safe pink new dishes place to just keep them. And these are my blue set. It's also from Eglin, and one of you beautiful subscribers has sent this tea set to me one time. It was so nice of you, and I still use it, and I keep them right here for safe place, right, for safety. Such a cute tea set, so pretty. When I want to treat myself in a quiet day, I just go ahead and use your little teapot with your cup. So cute. So over the years, I was able to collect these little pink plates. Some of them are big, some of them are medium. So, and these little ones, that's all I had from the pink. So now I'm just going to go ahead and bring from the kitchen to the dining room table. One of my sons also is going to help me out, and he's like, where did you find them? You have been looking for these. Honestly, I have been looking for them when I probably had my first 2 children. Until now, I have been trying to collect them, and I never wanted to pay full price. No way. When I know I can collect and find secondhand store. So I'm telling him right now, do you remember that store and this and that? They were asking over $120. So now I found them, and guess what? I do my best to keep. Every time I find a dish or something from secondhand store, I keep my receipt. So I'm showing him this little paper came with a set of these dishes. It was basically explaining how many plates and how many this and that. And then the bottom, look at it, was $30. My husband was quite proud. He said, wow, you finally found it. Because many times he would look Facebook Market and would say, yes, come here, I found you pink ones. I'm like, I can't pay that much. So let's put them all here and organize them. And Eid is coming, you all. I am so excited. Eid Mubarak to all of you. I probably will enjoy Eid with my family and community and our friends. Comment down what your plans for Eid is, inshallah. Eid al-Adha 2024. So pretty pink. May Allah ease those who their Eids are so difficult. So much sadness is going on. I have to do dua for those. I have to continuously increase my du'as for those who are having so much hard time in this world. It's so unfair, but Allah is the just. Allah knows the haqq. Our Creator gives the peace. Ameen. So that is all taken care of. I don't know, about a month ago, I told Fatoon, my daughter, I said, Fatoon, I am concerned about my little ceramic dish. Do you all see here? I'm smiling. I have a smile. So I told her, I said, I'm worried about my good healthy fat where I keep the grease. You all seen it, that ceramic dish? I have been concerned and worried in case it's so greasy out. And every time I try to bring it out and use it, I'm worried I will drop it because it's so greasy. And I said, Fatoon, can you crochet something? and she crocheted, and look what she did for me, mashallah. The children, when they help the kitchen, mashallah, I'm so blessed, so grateful for them, but they always misplace little things. So these mason jars don't go in that cabinet. That's my sourdough starter cabinet and few other things. So let's put those mason jars away, and let's wipe my Good Health Fat ceramic dish. This is where I've been keeping it and worried every time, when am I gonna drop this? So she crocheted for me. Look how beautiful this is. Please say mashallah and add her in your du'as. She made a yellow one. She said, when you get tired of the color yellow, look at this beautiful blue one she crocheted, mashallah. I have no way of doing crocheting things, y'all. My sister-in-law taught the girls, and my husband too. So she made the yellow one for extra, and I'm thinking, I'm just going to keep it. Look how cute this is. Use the blue one for now. I was so excited when I saw those. I was like, oh, how beautiful. So inshallah, it won't be so slippery. So now I want to end the night here and bring out my sourdough starter. I'm thinking about feeding it, so tomorrow maybe I will make some English muffins or bagels, something. When I see we're running out of bread or any carbs, I like to go ahead and feed my starter. Let's go ahead and grab a cup and get some water from the Berkey. That's all I do, just get a good water, some all-purpose organic flour, couple of spoons, mix all that up and put it back into the cabinet. And in the morning, inshallah, it will be ready. And this is my sourdough starter. Instead of using regular yeast package, I do my best to do sourdough, good for the gut, and make our homemade breads, bagels, and English muffins, and waffles, and whatever we need. So I just mix all that up. I'm going to end the video here. I hope I motivate you. Your nighttime routine goes smoothly, inshallah. Let's put that leftover flour. I'm going to make sure I use that too, because my jars are filled, alhamdulillah. And may Allah fill those who don't have it and continue blessing us too. Ameen. All I do is just mix it up and clean the glass mason jar, because usually it gets so messy, right, with sourdough starters. But it's all good. Everything is clean tonight, and the kitchen looks nice and fresh. The limes are juiced, are in the fridge. We have some flowers that are nice and bright in the kitchen, alhamdulillah. And our Good Health Fat dish is all dressed up with blue dress. Thank you, Fatun. Sourdough starter is fat. Let's go ahead and rinse those and turn the lights off. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give the videos thumbs up. This was my nighttime routine, and keep in mind, every night is different for me as a wife and a mama of 7. Alhamdulillah. So it's so nice that everything went nice and smooth. Put the cup back and dry my wooden spoon, and just let my washcloth get nice and dry for the morning. Turn the under light off and turn the big light off. And inshallah, the will of God, I will see you next video. Take good care. If you have a beautiful, blessed night. Sending you my love. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.